Hello and welcome to this Keepnet knowledge video. Today I'll be guiding you through how to send your first phishing campaign. To start, on the left-hand banner, we're going to go into the Phishing Simulator and then into the Campaign Manager. If you have already run phishing campaigns before, you would see them here. However, if this is your first phishing campaign, you will see the blue New Plus button in the middle, or it's on the top right-hand side as well. Clicking into there, you can see you've got all the steps to take along the top. It's super simple. The first thing we're going to do is add our campaign name. I'm going to call this our first phishing campaign. You then have an optional item here, which is our smart grouping. If you would like to collate all of the people that fail this campaign into one place, you can do it here. Within this, it's worth noting that we automatically create a group for you of repeat offenders, and that's anyone that has clicked on a phishing URL link twice in a 3-month period. So you'll already have that collated for you. The smart grouping is if you want to do anything additional on top of that. The tracking duration will be set to 365 days as default. I recommend having it as long as possible. Main reason for this is that if anyone is clicking on the phishing URL link on the email that you're sending out in 1 month's time or 6 months' time, by having the tracking duration still going live, it means that we can track all of the user behavior across that year period, rather than just maybe looking at the next month or the next couple of weeks. Any that you're running that are a test, please mark as a test. So you as a system admin, when you're testing the campaigns that you're running, aren't also showing as a top clicker. So this will remove you from any of the executive reportings that you're doing. Then we have our phishing scenarios. So most commonly what our customers do is they will select a specific scenario and send it out to their user base. Particularly if this is your first phishing campaign, it's really helpful to have a baseline to send to every single person, just to keep it fair and see how everyone is interacting and engaging with that phishing campaign. You can search from the thousands of ones we already have in the platform using the search bar here. For example, if I wanted to find a DocuSign one for the purpose of this, the first one that's come up here is this DocuSign. Your document has been completed. I'm going to tick this here. I'm able to see the email on here with the subject, the from name, and the from email address. You'll notice that this has one of our Keepnet domains in here. And then when you scroll through, you can see this one is looking very legitimate. You're also able to see the landing page. So you've got the DocuSign spoof landing page here with the phishing URL at the top. And then if you would like, you can also send remedial training to anyone that has clicked on the phishing URL link. So you can select the training by clicking in here. I might type in something like phishing to find all of the ones that would be relevant education items for people that are clicking on the phishing link. So select the phishing attacks one. You can preview the training if you want to have a quick look at what this looks like. And then you have options for the enrollment. Some customers like to start the enrollment immediately, where it will open a new tab as soon as someone is interacting with that phishing campaign. With the immediate enrollment, you can review what this page looks like. So on this preview, you can see all of the text. You can see the Keepnet logo at the top, and all of this is customizable. So if I come out of here, I can edit the information that is on the immediate training page. However, some of our customers would prefer to enroll people via email. So it's a little bit less intrusive and a bit of a softer approach as well to having that remedial training. So people can engage as they normally would with that phishing campaign. And then a little bit later on, they'd receive an email letting them know that they have recently engaged with one of the phishing campaigns and that they have been assigned specific training because of that. Of course, we have reminders just to prompt people to complete the training, and you can also send a certificate to those people who have completed as well. If you would like, both of these are optional. Clicking into the next button, once you've selected the training, selected the phishing scenario that you want to use for your phishing campaign, you then get to choose your target audience. These are all of the user groups that exist within your Keepnet platform. I'm going to use this our all employees group for this example. And make sure that you're using the tick box. If you want to see who is in this group, you can click on the line that is on, and it'll populate on the right hand side. Clicking into the next button again, we have our delivery settings. So some of you might be using the preferred and recommended option, which is direct email creation. If you've made this default already, you'll notice that the direct email creation comes up immediately as your email delivery settings. If you haven't already set it as default, there is another video in the Loom library which is showing you how to do that. We also have the traditional SMTP option. So for anyone that has used the whitelisting instead of the direct email creation, that is the best option for you. You've got an option of frequency. So you can send this one time, weekly, monthly, or quarterly. Again, with these campaigns where you're selecting a specific one, the one time is often the best option. We can get all of these scheduled. If you want to schedule a full year worth of phishing campaigns in advance, this is the perfect solution for that. And the final option on here is distribution, which is going to allow you to send emails on specific days and times, making sure it's within work-friendly hours. For example, if you're a customer that has hundreds of thousands of users, if you're sending 50 emails every 20 seconds, it could take a few hours for that campaign to be sent across every single person. What we don't want to happen is for you to send this campaign at 3 p.m. and then it go into the evening for your employees. And we don't want anyone to be receiving emails at 9 p.m., especially for a phishing campaign. So what we can do is we can select which days we want people to receive the phishing emails on and the times, and we'll make sure that we're being time sensitive to that as well. Just at the bottom here, it will calculate how long this will take. So in this case, it's 1 second because we just have a small user group. However, if I did sending one every 20 seconds, you can see that that would take approximately 1 minute and 20 seconds with our current user group, the number of people in our current user group. Clicking into next. The final is a campaign summary. So you'll be able to see exactly what you've used during the campaign and everything that we've set up. As you go through, you'll be able to see the frequency, the difficulty, the method, and so on. You've got your target users, and then you can preview each of the emails and the landing pages as well, just as a final check. And of course, you can preview that training as well. Once you're happy with the campaign, you can click on launch, and then you'll be able to find all of the information around reporting by clicking into where it says one instance, and we'll do a separate video on that. If you have any questions, you've got the chat on the bottom right hand side, and you've also got the documentation on the left here.